July 1st. Look at the size of this romaine. It's a monster. Looks like something crazy is gonna hop out of it. For size reference, here's my hand. The like trunk of this thing is freaking wild. This was a success for sure. The romaine, I am very happy with the way that the romaine grew. I don't know why, but I thought that would be the hardest thing to do. But no, romaine lettuce, guys. Wow. Look at the root structure. I don't know, I just find this stuff fascinating, you know. I have had a slug problem. I think next time I'm going to, or even soon, put some diatomaceous earth in there. There's also a lot of earwigs in there. Disgusting, I hate them. Look, there's one. That's a baby though, I'm not really worried about him. Just worried about like what's in here, you know. Don't want to be eating slugs, that's for sure. This is why I love Early Girl. I'm cooking dinner up here. That's what that noise is. But this is why I love Early Girl, because it's more fleshy than it is full of seeds. I don't really care for the mush part. I prefer the firm, fleshy part. So I'm really happy, always really happy with Early Girl, with the flavor and the texture. So I recommend it if you haven't tried it yet. There's a praying mantis and a daddy longleg having a chat here, a little meeting. Yeah, really cool stuff. I'm scared of spiders, so I don't want to get too close. I will drop this phone and scream. So it's as close as I'm gonna get. But cool stuff. And perhaps even more exciting, quick side note, this is flowering and it's a very pretty flower. We got some swallowtail caterpillars on my dill, which I was not surprised about since I saw the butterfly lay eggs. And I'm really excited about it. I hope they leave chrysalises and I hope I get to see them become butterflies. That will be really exciting, especially since there's not much going on right now. So yeah, good stuff. It's a buggy day. So this little boat scene that you see here is a day that I got to go out with one of my dad's friends. My dad, who passed away, we're still very close with his friend Ed, and he was so kind in letting me come fishing with him. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to have this opportunity, because I miss boating and I miss fishing, and at my job I was lucky enough to be able to, you know, go out on the water or go outside and, you know, be active and explore and study and, you know, be where I feel like myself. But, you know, the pandemic hit and I'm no longer able to go out in the fields for this summer because of it. And, you know, it's like each year is like a little bit harder, unfortunately, and also a little bit better, you know, because things aren't all bad. Things aren't completely terrible, so it's not like things, like everything is getting worse, but, you know, it's just like you have something that you like to do and that helps you, or you have something in your life that helps you get through um, certain difficult situations, or just help you live your life basically. And with each passing year of my life, I feel like unfortunately stuff like this has been slowly taken away from me, and not necessarily for good, but for the foreseeable future. And that has been very hard. So that is why I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity to go outside for a bit. And definitely not bored here, that's for sure. This video project has kept me very busy, and I hope that in the meantime, you guys are able to enjoy little pieces of the things that I've been able to enjoy. This year has been very hard on all of us for many different reasons, and I'm sure you guys have been going through your own battles, and I would just like to take a moment to share this little piece of tranquility that I had on this day, and hopefully there will be more. So yeah, so just sit back and enjoy the view. caterpillars, and I'm going to, I think, replant some dill in a pot for them and then put them on that dill, because I had 5 but now I have 4, and I suspect it's because he was looking for more food. So yeah. Come on. You know you want it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, oh. Sorry. Ooh, oh. He's just dangling now. Okay. I hope wherever the 5th one went, he's okay. This is hard, doing this in my left hand and coordinating this with my right at the same time. Come in. Ooh. Get on there. Oh, no, not on my finger. On the plant. There you go. There's more food. I also put some lettuce in there. I don't know if they like that or not, but it's there if they want it. Come on. Get on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good shit right there. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Come on. There we go. Get on there. Hang on. Get on there. Okay. Okay. Alright, the last one. Do you want to come off, or are you gonna be a butterfly soon? Like, have you eaten enough? I don't know how to tell. Either way, I think it's better for you to be on the other one. Sir? Sir? Hello? Good. Are you... Hello? Sir? Sir? Excuse me. Sir? Do you want more dill? This is your last chance. Sir? Okay, he's unresponsive. I'm gonna leave him there, but I'm gonna put him right next to his buds, and hopefully he'll get the idea to take a little stroll over next door if he's still hungry. Just gonna leave them like that. It's kind of awkward where he is, but this is dill. See this? It's right there if you want it, okay? Good luck. I feel like as a parent, I've done everything I can right now. I'm gonna move on to something else. Now it's time to transfer these peppers. It's late in the season, but we'll see what we can do. This footage is from 4th of July. A lot of you are not from America. According to my demographics, only half of you are, and the other half I'm really not sure about because YouTube does not share that information with me. But 4th of July is our independence, quote-unquote, day. I talked during this video, but I decided instead to just do a voiceover. So I'm sorry if this was disorienting, but it's really honestly, I would rather do this because I was so irate that what I was saying was not even making much sense in context with everything. The reason why I was so angry is because 4th of July is basically a pride day for America. And I mean, from the day I was born and I took an honest look around this world, I could not fucking understand why anyone or how anyone could be proud of this country. It's abhorrent in so many ways, and everyone just accepts it, and here we are on 4th of July, and this was the loudest 4th of July I can remember. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was setting off fireworks. In every direction there was fireworks being set off. Fireworks, by the way, are illegal in my state, so it's pretty shady as to how this many people got it while police brutality was happening, when people are supposedly supposed to be enforcing the law. When I was making this video, I was explaining that I was tired beyond anger and upset that I, every fucking day of my life here, have to breathe air, have to share air with soulless creatures who could literally give a flying fuck as to whether or not I live or die. My neighbors could give a flying fuck as to whether I live or die. My coworkers, they'd be upset for a minute, but I would die and they would replace me. This is America. We are products. We are things that are moved around for the empire, and they have convinced the poor, a large population of the poor, to be embarrassed millionaires, embarrassed people who have not made it yet, who have not made the American dream yet. They have convinced the poor that immigrants are the issue, that their neighbor is the issue. They have created literal programming on television to tell these people what validates their emotions in such a careful way, that they can cater to their exact anger and convince them of lies. And now lies are facts and truth is fiction. And I have to breathe air with people who would put me in an oven, who would let me die, who would let my human family die, and would enjoy it, some of them. Would just let it happen. A slight inconvenience to wearing a mask. Why bother? Just let people die. You don't know them. They don't matter. They're not our family. That's the attitude of Americans. And while this was happening, we have police brutality, and we have police murdering people with impunity, and a lawless law. There are no words. This is fascism in America. That's the only thing to say, and here we are, celebrating it in the most awfully obnoxious way ever before that I've ever seen in my life. This is the neighborhood I grew up in. It had been a while since I've been there on 4th of July like this, but this is the neighborhood that I grew up in. I have never seen this many fireworks. There was a thing on Twitter explaining how cops actually helped hand out these fireworks in certain states. There's no way to verify that. But how the fuck did all these people get fireworks is my question. That's all I'm going to say. I don't actually know what happened, but that's all I'm going to fucking say. And it was upsetting. I think also during this rant that I'm really just doing a voiceover now on, I explained how the birds were really losing their shit because they're sensitive creatures. They're made to be sensitive creatures. With every firework that went off, they're basically getting skull fucked. So they're just flying everywhere. I saw birds like flying for their lives everywhere, basically, because they don't know what's going on. They think it's the apocalypse. They think their lives are going to end. It was upsetting, to say the least. I have no words except fascism is in America, and things are going to get worse. And I'm not sorry for being quote-unquote negative. This needs to be documented, and this needs to be stated clearly. What's wrong with people? I don't know. All these people should be embarrassed. Or they are fascists. Either or. I'm not sure. They're either dumb or they're fascist, or they're dumb fascists. I don't fucking get it. I have to, every day, drive through my neighborhood, see Trump signs, see people proud of a country that is systemically killing us all. Us all. Killing the planet, killing everything. I have to share air with wastes of human fucking flesh. Do you know how many things had to die for us, for these people to live? Do you know how many animals slaughtered? How many women raped and murdered? How many people raped and murdered to fight for this country? And this is where we are. A waste of flesh. A waste of flesh and bone. These people are. Life is sacred, and it dies every day for us to live, and this is how we repay it. With noise, with pollution, with celebration of murder. That's how we fucking celebrate it in this country. And I'm sick of it. I'm done. I hope all these people come back in a place just for them, in a world of their own creation, where they get to see what it's like to have the world that they want. It's not going to be my world. Not if I can fucking help it. I'm done. This is not fog, this is smoke from the fireworks. The earth deserved more than this. It's their world, and we're all just living in it. Nothing else exists beyond their ego. Nothing at all. Hey everyone, I've been trying to update you guys for a long time and I keep getting interrupted. Literally, this is my 7th attempt to try to fucking talk to you guys, but I just want you guys know that I'm finally getting to see my brother get married because his wedding got canceled in April because of COVID, and now that everything has opened up again, he's doing it as quickly as he can. They're doing it as quickly as they can now because, you know, who knows when things are going to be closed down again. It's just going to be a small gathering of like 6 people, you know, some witnesses, myself, and yeah, I'm really happy for my brother. I hope that everything works out tomorrow. It's the day of the wedding, and maybe I'll try to catch some footage of stuff that I'm doing again. I am with family, so like, I don't know if I want to put my family on my YouTube channel, so that's why, like, I do a lot of stuff sometimes, but also it's with other people who probably just don't want their privacy, you know, on the internet like that. I know I wouldn't necessarily, you know, I don't know, even having a YouTube channel, I don't know if I'd want me to have myself just out there, so I completely get it. And also it's much better to just enjoy the moment. So it's you know, I'm glad that I'm doing this journey throughout the months, but also it's like there's just so little that I can capture on camera, between not being able to go anywhere or do anything, and then a lot of the times when I go places and do stuff, it's usually around, you know, other people, for other people, like something that I'm doing with my family, because, you know, that's kind of like priority right now. You know, if you do leave your home and risk exposing yourself to a pandemic, I think it should be for family mostly. So that's what I'm kind of realizing now. It's like, I wish I had more to show you guys. I wish that you could see the kind of summers that I usually have, you know, not just trying to be careful all the time, tiptoeing around stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to just get out of the house too. It's really nice to see something different. I feel kind of like in a daze. Everything feels, I don't know, just kind of like different now, since we have to not, like, we can't do what we normally do. So traveling is strange, and it's just kind of like get in, get out situation. I don't know what else to say. I hope that I don't get interrupted again. Congratulations, Hope and Brian. Yay! I hope that in the future, while I'm looking back on this, I have fond memories of this weekend. And I hope that after everything dies down, they get to have like a nice celebration to themselves, whether that be like a honeymoon that they want to go to, or a party, whatever they want. So yeah, but maybe I'm sure I'll take some pictures and videos of the ceremony. Maybe that'll be somewhere. I still have to unload everything off from my phone to my laptop, so like from June, I haven't had a chance to really do anything recent. Like, I just all of a sudden became very busy. The end of June was kind of like a slow plodding along time. I didn't do much. I didn't film much, but then July happened, and then everything happened. So hopefully there'll be something else to say this month. And I gotta go, okay? Talk to you later. He's gonna have weird dreams later. You gotta smack it real hard. So this is a clip on the way to the wedding, and I was in charge of the dog, my brother and sister-in-law's dog. He sat on my lap the whole time on the way there, and the ceremony was basically done just on the steps of the courthouse. Very, very simple little ceremony, and yeah, everything went fine. I'm not going to include the clips. Hi, that's me. Wearing a mask, being safe, everything's great. I'm not going to add the clips of the ceremony because I just feel, I don't know, it feels weird. You know, it's a private family event. But this is after the ceremony. We went to this beautiful restaurant, and I was extremely impressed with the way the restaurant handled everything. They were very strict with masks. They sat us in the back in the corner away from everyone, and they spaced people out pretty well. So I felt very safe while I was there. I was very impressed with how they handled that, and the food was delicious. And as you'll see soon, the restaurant was just beautiful. It was a little bit sad thinking about what we could have done at that restaurant if we could have all our family members there and have like an actual party. But, you know, I really think that my brother and sister-in-law should feel really good about what they did, because the second they found out that they could have a marriage, they put this together in 10 days, and it was amazing. The food was really, really good. The wine was really, really good. We were a small party of like, I don't know, 8 people, but we had a great time anyway. And I'm happy with the experience. I'm really, really glad I was able to go. If I was not living on the East Coast and like my other brother and my sister, I probably wouldn't have able to gone at all. So I'm very grateful that I was here at that time to see my brother get married, despite everything going on in the world and despite the apocalypse. And yeah, the next few clips is the day after. We hung out the Inner Harbor area. There is a woman doing Tai Chi at the waterfront. I thought that was really cool. I've always wanted to try Tai Chi. Very interested in that. These following clips are us just hanging around the harbor. We didn't have a lot of options, obviously. We walked around a lot, found some outdoor seating, had some great food. It was a great day. And I gotta be honest with you, like, I sweat for 3 days straight. And when I got back home, I was just angry from having had sweat for 3 days straight, and I was tired of being hot. So I was grateful to get back into like air conditioning and, not having to be outside constantly. But it's July in Baltimore, so it's just gonna be hot, and that's fine. And these next few clips are just that day that we had spent there. So enjoy. Sit back and relax and enjoy the views. And this is the car I learned how to drive in. My dad bought this for trailering. We used to trailer a boat, and then when we didn't have to trailer anymore and I was in high school and college, I used this as my commuter vehicle, and I miss it sometimes, although it had a lot of problems. And now my brother has it and is taking good care of it. So yeah, I'm happy that we didn't have to sell it because of the fond memories I have. Hi guys, I would like to take a moment to introduce you to someone, a new installment to Metanoia, someone who's going to be around for a bit. His name's Farley. He's our dog now, and I still miss Tucker a lot, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this little guy. And I'm looking forward to sharing my adventures with this little nugget here. We don't know what breed he is. Or rather my sister found him running around in the street, so we don't know what his prior life was like. He's about 8 months old. He's a terrier mix. He's got eyebrows. That's my favorite part about him. And yeah, we named him Farley. So expect to see a lot of Farley in future vlogs. I hope you guys like dogs and like animals. If you don't like dogs, I don't understand you, honestly. But yeah, so that's the latest and biggest update of the summer, really. It's good to have a little fuzzy buddy around. It's good to have something good to share with you guys. Because especially I know last month feel like I didn't really have anything to vlog about. I didn't really have anything going on, and that's why it was called making the most of it, because that's just what I was doing for an entire month, was trying to make the most of it. So now I got this little guy with me, and he has never seen grass before this, so I've got some clips of that, but also he's, you know, never been to the ocean, so that'll be fun if I can get him to the water sometime in August or in September when I have a moment. Yeah, thank you so much for being here if you're watching this vlog right now. I hope that December is okay despite everything going on in the world right now. And I mean, I say that a lot. I really don't have to say it anymore, because I think we all know, you know, we all kind of have this feeling of doom for the future. And this guy certainly helps. So if you have a fuzzy buddy, I recommend using them as an emotional support system of some kind. And if you don't have a fuzzy buddy, I recommend adopting one. There's always a lot of rescues around, and that's one of the things that's really cool that happened from this pandemic, is that people were home a lot of the time and finally had the opportunity to adopt a pet. You know, when you first adopt a pet, you kind of have to be around a lot of the time to, like, you know, adjust to the pet and help the pet adjust to the home. And so the shelters have been kind of cleared out a bit, and that's one of the few very good things about the situation. So if you have a fuzzy buddy, comment below. Tell me your fuzzy buddy's name and what kind of fuzzy buddy. He's still a puppy. He's only 8 months old, so he's very floppy and full of energy, except now he's kind of tired. I took him on a long walk early this morning. So, yeah. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, look at him. Oh, thank you. Say hi, everyone. Hi. My name's Farley. I'm very cute. Oh. These people have lots of treats, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, he's he doesn't understand. He's like, please, what is this? Why are we doing this? Why? Okay, you're good. Good boy. Good boy. Everyone loves you. Yes, you're doing great. Okay, so this is taste test time. Number one is the big boys that I accidentally got instead of Roma's. Now, I'm not usually a fan of big boys, of these large tomatoes, but this one was really good. The flavor was very deep. It was not too watery, so it was good for sauces. Um, and yeah, overall, I'm happy with the big boys. It's just been very hot, and a couple of them got blossom end rot, but most of them are fine and they taste good, and that was a success. But these are the mortgage lifters, and these were weird. Like, they did not have much flavor to them. They were very, very watery. The fruit was so heavy that the entire thing just collapsed, even though I had tried to tie them up. And overall, it was just a very strange experience. It's a kind of heirloom, but I don't know why people would want this. It's too heavy to support itself. It didn't taste that great. My slugs were all over it. Like, they never touched the cherries or the big boys or anything, but they were all over this for whatever reason. And unfortunately, I was just kind of disappointed. I mean, I used them to make a sauce. I put them in some of my sauce. I actually made the sauce in August, though, so that's why you don't see it here. But, yeah, that's the cross-section. The texture was fine. It was just, it didn't have, it wasn't worth it, is what I'm trying to say. The mortgage lifters were weird. Maybe I grew them incorrectly. Maybe I had a bad variety. Who knows? But that's my take. So today I'm trying a recipe I found online from one of my favorite YouTube channels. Again, I need to remember to make a video on some of my favorite YouTube channels for you guys. But yeah, basically what I'm going to attempt making today is like a chicken marinade with my ground cherries, aka Cape gooseberries. I've actually heard them called many things like golden berries. You can see why. So yeah, I'm going to try out this recipe. I hope it works out. We'll see what happens. I've already shown you guys this, but again, here's these cool little berries where they come in their own little package. And I come out every morning and see a bunch on the ground. And then I, go and collect them all. But then like a few hours later, there's more. So there's quite a lot. It took a while for this to get going, but once it did get going, it was very productive. And one thing I'm noticing with this plant is that the ants really like it. There's been many lanterns that I found open to discover that it has been half eaten and covered in ants. So for whatever reason, the ants really like it. Ants have been a pest with these. I think that I'll have to invest eventually in some diatomaceous earth and etc. for just a general pest. I don't think there's anything in this one. Oh, no, there is. It's kind of gross though. Yeah, this one's not so great. But, Farley's helping. The sound came out so weird with this clip. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do a little voiceover here. The original recipe was very different from what I had done, and so I might have fucked it up. I was explaining in this video that I'll just find out, and if I didn't like it, I'll try doing the way the guy did it. But basically what I changed was I did not use drumsticks, I used chicken breasts, because I'm not really a fan of anything on the bone. And then I also, instead of raw sugar, used honey. Instead of salt, I used soy sauce, and instead of red hot chili peppers, I used green hot chili peppers. So a lot was changed in this recipe when I did it, and basically it was just a huge experiment to see if I could make something delicious out of all these ground cherries because I had so many of them. I'm torn as to whether or not I should put garlic in here because he didn't, and I love garlic. I feel like you can't go wrong with garlic, but I mean, he didn't, and he said it tastes great. So like, what if it you know, ruins a part of the experience without it, you know, if I put some garlic powder in here or some raw garlic, I don't know, but it looks like I had just enough gooseberries for this marinade. I'm questioning whether or not I should put like some more olive oil in there. Maybe it's too late, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this marinate overnight. I'll cook this tomorrow, and I'll tell you all if it was worth it. If it's disgusting, if I need to try to do it the right way next time, or if it's fine as is. We'll find out.